A potential battle over wastewater takes shape in South Texas after an unprecedented request from SAWS to the state. The utility asked permission for ownership of the recycled water it pumps into the San Antonio River. But the application appears likely to drum up plenty of detractors. The I-Team's Dylan Collier joins us downtown with more. Dylan?
And Jeff, here along the Riverwalk, this water is actually wastewater that's been recycled and then pumped in by SAWS. Further downstream, there are other sources of water that flow into the river and other entities that pull water out. That could muddy up this application process.
Our ratepayers own this water.
But once it's used, cleaned, then pumped into the San Antonio River, it technically becomes surface water, making it the state's property. SAWS wants to change that and is hoping to get a so-called bed and banks permit from the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality. That permit would enable SAWS to have control over the billions of gallons of treated wastewater it pumps every year.
But what we want to do is ensure that what we put in, we retain control of.
Greg Flores says these permits have been issued before, only on a smaller scale. The San Antonio River Authority makes use of one of these permits. Sarah General Manager Suzanne Scott applauds the strategy of SAWS.
Because obviously it puts water in the river for the enjoyment of folks that are along the river.
But Scott recognizes that entities downstream, such as ranchers and the Guadalupe Blanco River Authority, may push back.
So we have to look and see, if anybody's water rights will be affected by this permit.
Flores agrees, but says the environmental benefit of more water flowing in the river all the way to the Texas Gulf Coast hopefully convinces the state to approve the permit.
Hopefully at the end of the day, because they are the state's environmental agency, they will see the benefits to keeping this water in the river.
Now, the TCEQ gave us a copy of the 22-page application today, but asked that we refrain from any follow-up questions until the agency has had a chance to review that application. It could take months, it could take years, and until then, the recycled wastewater that SAWS pumps into the San Antonio River here is not under their full control, and they cannot control completely how it is used. With the I-Team, downtown, Dylan Collier, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.